Right, so this is Denial in the lovely city of Kyoto, Japan. I'm here to conduct a short interview with the legendary Vlantis, who has become somewhat of a lurker in the last few months. But hey man, we all respect his contributions and we all love him very much. So, without further ado, I give you Vlantis.
Oh, okay, I see how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Awesome.
Also, this interview is completely improvised. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. But I hauled this MacBook around the whole city for about 2 hours. So we figured we'd do it anyway. So, yeah.
Take it away.
So, Vlantis, how did you first get into making music?
Okay, here we go. I don't know how loud I need to talk, but
I don't know either. Like, we could totally be inaudible right now, but I mean,
awesome. Should we do a test?
Fuck
Fuck it.
it.
My neighbor got a drum set when I was 13, and I played his drums, and it was awesome. And then we made music on a play school recorder when we were 13, and we called ourselves Vlantis, so I stole that name.
Yeah, man. Has your friend ever come back at you with copyright claims?
No, I saw him once on Facebook when he joined and friended me, and I shoved all this Vlantis shit at him. And I'm like, look, I make music with Vlantis. And he's like, cool, I'll listen to it later. And that was the last I think I ever heard from him.
So you have no idea if he actually...
No, I don't even know. He probably would hate it, so...
What was the vibe of your music back then? Because
it was like really shitty 3-chord songs with I did vocals and drums. We recorded play school stuff. We upgraded to a 4-track, and I still have that stuff. But it was really bad music by people who didn't know how to make music. My wife likes it. She says it's better than the stuff I make now. So.
Wait, so back then you were just recording straight onto tape or what?
Yeah, like I said, we had this play school recorder.
I actually don't know what that is.
Just Play School is a brand that makes little children's, it was a tape recorder.
Yeah.
So you just put it in, it had a microphone and you could record.
So then you got a 4-track and you just plugged that into...
Oh, when we got a 4-track, we threw away the Play School recorder.
Okay.
And then I think the 4-track had a mic. By that time, that was a year later. I'm pretty sure we had amps and stuff, and I still have those songs. Most of them. Some of them are lost, but.
So 13. I'm gonna go ahead and make you feel old. When was this?
1993, 2.
Cool, dude. I was being born.
Yeah, right.
And
no, wait, maybe it's later. 95? Yeah. I don't know. Well, if I'm 30, I can't do the math. What's 17 years ago? Yeah. So you're 20. You were 3 years old. So.
Yeah, so that would be 95 for sure.
Right. Okay, 95.
So do you still have those recordings around? Do you? Because obviously that was. So it was on tape, yeah.
That was on tape, and then the 4-track one was on tape. And then my friend, somewhere along the line, converted it, yeah, when I was in college, which was...
CD or MP3?
To CD. CD, yeah. He said he remastered it, and I don't know what he did to it. It sounds like shit. But then I went ahead and remastered it again later and put it out 2 years ago or something on Facebook only, and then said
Oh, so is this stuff on the web?
Not anymore, no.
Oh. So no one on IDMf has ever seen it?
No, I think Ben Steed may have heard a couple songs.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a petition on behalf of all of IDMf and say that we'd like to hear some of your old stuff.
Right.
Because, it's always nice to go back to the roots, and then we can all have little demo tapes for when you're famous, and we can sell them on the black market.
That's true, yeah. I'll think about that.
So, did you keep making music continuously since then, or did you take some sort of hiatus and then?
Well, I was always in bands. I just interrupted you. Sorry. Sort of cut you off, but
no, not really.
I'm an asshole.
The question, the question is there.
I was in bands all that time, like fake shitty, like Operation Ivy cover bands. And then Vlantis, we did some more stuff when I was 16. 16, I think.
Okay.
Yes. My ex-girlfriend was on one of the songs. And
It's always a good reference.
yes. So I could figure it out. 16. And then after that, I was played in bands. I was in an emo band. We've got stuff that's on online. And my Cute Overlord IDMf release, if you heard that, or if anybody's heard that, maybe not. That's based on an old song by my old crappy emo band, but I sped it up like double speed and rearranged it all and stuff. I gave him credit for the writing on the album, I think.
And you just took out most of the gayness.
Yes, I took out the weepiness. The vocals are totally different. But yeah, I always played in bands. And then when I got to Japan, I couldn't be in a band anymore, which is why I started doing like electronic stuff, because you can just do it in your bedroom or whatever.
For sure. And so, was that when you started branching out into other instruments, like aside from the drums, or?
I guess I always like played piano.
Like, was it like a forced parent kind of
sort
thing?
of, yeah. I played piano a little bit, and I'd write little guitar melodies for the emo band I was in. I could sort of have a working knowledge of a couple instruments, but I suck at everything, including drums. And then yeah, so I just sort of, you don't have to play to make the electronic music, so I never really got better at playing like the actual instruments, just programming the melodies that are in your head. I don't remember what the question was. Yes.
Neither do I, so let's move on. Of this new electronic stuff that you started working on when you moved to Japan, like, as far as I can remember, it's a lot of, synth stuff. And do you have any real synths, or is that mostly VSTs or like exclusively VSTs?
It's only VSTs, yeah. I almost bought a synth once. I was making music with a guitar, no DAW. Oh, like Acid from 1997 that I had left over on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, I need to buy a synth because I want to make synth music. I didn't know what a DAW was, and I thank God every day I never bought this synth. It was like some $600 synth that was awesome. And if I bought that, who knows? I would still be using like an internal mic to like record my synth instead of actually using a DAW. Like I didn't know anything. Mm-hmm. And then I looked up like how to make electronic music. I'm like, what's a DAW?
No, fuck. I was getting eaten by a fucking mosquito.
That's awesome.
Not really. I hate mosquitoes, man. I tell you, they don't need to feed on our blood. They just do it because they're dickholes.
Well, I heard that the only female mosquitoes feed on you to feed their young, their eggs. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, so their eggs can hatch and they can go eat other humans.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck them. We don't need you, mosquitoes. Look at that.
Sorry, dude.
Anyway.
This interview has cost you. But that's it, yeah. I almost bought a synth, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. And the end.
But, I mean,
so
I'm sure that... So what was your first DAW?
Well, it's Ableton, unless you count the shitty Acid from 1997 that I didn't know how to use. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to use that. I don't know if that's a DAW, but I could put loops and stuff on there. But Ableton... Yeah, I got that.
Well,
so
yeah,
I downloaded
Acid
that.
Definitely isn't as comprehensive or as powerful.
Especially from the old shit one I had. I'm getting bit too. Fuck.
No, man.
It's just water.
Yeah, there's probably dengue fever there somewhere.
But
the last interview of Vlantis,
right?
First and last. But so like as far as this is actually getting out of hand.
Let's finish this up.
But we just started. Hang on,
how long has this been? Like 10 minutes.
How long has this been going? Is this even recording?
I don't even know. Probably shut off.
We've been here for 9 minutes, more or less. Okay, let's get more on some music
we can edit
stuff.
this out.
Yeah. or not. I'm sure this is amusing to some people. So as far as like Ableton knowledge, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much, like, do you know how do you,
5.
do you work with headroom?
Yes.
That's always a plus.
Oh, now this is like the interrogation.
No. If anyone's going to interrogate you, it definitely shouldn't be me.
If anybody wonders, I mix and master all of my stuff on these fuckers. Yeah.
Man, I'm in the same boat.
Oh, are yours repaired with like tape?
Okay, not that much, but I don't have monitors, and
So yeah,
my speakers at home are shit. And
punk rock.
Yeah,
so.
man.
No, I don't know anything about Ableton. I don't know what I'm doing. So.
Oh yeah, I'm totally in the same boat.
I have the same bag of tricks I've learned that I use every single time. Like.
So, what was the most valuable thing you learned on IDMf? Are you getting bitten all over your hands too?
Yeah, I'm getting bit, sort of. They're not as bad as yours. I think.
I've got 2 already.
The most valuable thing on what on IDMf taught me would be to download Isotope Ozone, probably, because that's magic. It makes all your tracks fantastic, even if they suck. Just compress the shit out of them until it's a brick wall.
And then
it's awesome.
And then it's gold.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say. I don't really remember because I don't like search for knowledge all the time. I just make shitty songs. I don't really try to keep up with any sort of technique like like the software techniques, sidechain compression. I learned how to do that, but that's like about all I know how to do. So,
and that's always fun.
Yes. But I'd say how to master, sort of, maybe. Kind of, but I don't really remember. It's been a long time.
But
I'm old.
when was the last time you made a track?
Yesterday or the day before. When was that?
I remember you called me and you were really psyched about it, and I don't think I had.
That was yesterday.
No, that was yesterday that you called me, but you said that the day before you had made a track.
Really?
Yeah,
Because I think I made it yesterday.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I think you're wrong. I don't remember. I could be wrong. It was yesterday or Friday. So I made the open genre comp, and I made one, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. I hate music. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna tell everybody I quit. And then the next day I made one. I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
Right.
I fucking rock.
And we had that conversation,
right,
about how being a musician is a bipolar experience.
Yeah, you have to do it, whether you want to or not. You got to keep going. So it's awesome though.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't get accepted,
fuck you, Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit sucks. I love you, Benoit.